It's the start of the new year and I found myself browsing videos about people starting new projects or setting goals and resolutions. Couldn't be me. I was never good at stuff like that, and I kind of just take the year as it comes along. As I was browsing, I did that thing that we've all done while on YouTube. Started down a rabbit hole of videos. I was following a tangent centered around myths and fears and stories about the new year. Oddly specific, but you know how it goes. I came across lots of random videos, but the ones about the legendary creature known as the Nian from Chinese mythology caught my attention. The myth tells the story of a fearsome beast that would attack Chinese villages in ages past. It would only come out around the new year and prey on livestock, lone travelers, and children. There are different accounts about how the villagers figured out how to fight the beast. One tale says an elderly man, or like this mystical sage, came to the village and taught the people how to protect themselves. Another says that the villagers eventually figured out how to deal with the beast on their own. Either way, according to the myth, it was discovered that the Nian feared loud noises, fire, and hated the color red. I thought this was interesting because the myth teaches us about how to deal with fear. The version with the mystical old man is a good example of taking the wisdom of others and applying that knowledge to a problem. Because of the man's teachings, the villagers began putting up red decorations and lanterns around their homes. They set off fireworks and used firecrackers to scare the beast away. In another version, where the villagers developed solutions on their own, is also quite a good lesson in working together and using trial and error to find a resolution. They observed and saw that the beast hated a certain color and feared fire whenever they used it. They also learned that the beast had a great hunger and that leaving excess food on the front door was a good way to satisfy the Nian so that it would not attack. Now, this is all my opinion, but I think this myth applies to a lot of what we face today. There are relevant lessons in such stories from our past. I find it interesting that the Nian seems to represent general fear associated with starting the new year. With the fear of the unknown more present in our minds and the bad memories from the previous year are still fresh. Fear is a common emotion, and the Nian myth helps us explore what it means to be human. We learn that we can take the wisdom from the past and apply it to current issues and overcome challenges. We also learn that we can be observant and find the solutions on our own with a little bit of teamwork and some experimenting with different techniques and different solutions. The Nian is a cool looking beast too, and I was inspired to draw it for this video, especially because I love drawing creatures. This panther demon dog with a large horn makes for a fun concept to work on and color. There is a lot more to the myth, and if you want me to cover it in more detail in another video, please let me know in the comments. Speaking of coloring, I also make monthly coloring pages for my Ko-Fi members. For $5 a month, you can get access to the whole library of pages that I've done so far, and I started this in August of 2024, and it's a great way to support me, and who also doesn't love coloring? I also stream on Twitch where I cover a lot of games with deep lore and complex stories. I love those RPGs.
As one inventor to a magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing. You look dreadful and it looks like you've got dementia. And I also stream my art on there because I'm not afraid to show my process, and there's no AI art in my space. So if that sounds great to you, consider subscribing to the channel and following me on Twitch and other social media. The links are all in the description. And thanks for watching. I've been the Dust Cerberus, and this is my new dominion, a realm between the edge of twilight and the darkness of night, and I will see you in the next story.